Hey everybody, it's Tarina. How are you? Okay, so I'm really excited because today I'm going to show you a project. I actually already made a sample, but I wanted to come back here because I loved it so much. I wanted to make another one just a little bit different. So, first of all, really fast, if you are wanting to get any information on today's um, projects. We're going to use the same keyword that we did last time because it's pretty much the same stuff. So just put music in the comments, and it literally is all the same product as the ornaments, except for the wood slices. That's the only thing that's different. And I'll add to the supply list so you'll get everything. So just comment, do me a favor, comment music in the comments if you want any of the information at all. I'm really excited about this because there's a technique I want to teach you guys. It's a crackle technique. There's a lot of different people that that have showed it. I actually had it on my list of things to show you guys. So I'm really excited to share this with you. Also, if you are wanting to know when I go live, make sure that just put music in the comments because you'll get a little pop-up and it'll give you the option to find out when I go live, like right now. Okay, you totally find out when I was going live. Okay, so a couple of the things that I'm going to show you the project that I did, and this is yesterday. So yesterday, I think it was yesterday. My days are running into each other. Yesterday, I did this project where I was doing a project for my craft group with my church ladies, and it's called Super Saturday. I have a couple projects left I have to do, and so I'm going to do both of them right now and show you. So this is the sample project that I did, and I don't know if you guys can see it, but the paint's crackled. Now, this is not, I tested different things. This is just a Dollar Tree, very inexpensive Dollar Tree gold. It was gold because it's what I had around. I had 2 gold frames that I had left over, probably from the wedding. And so I just had it in my stash. And I just used some greenery, some bow or some ribbon, and these bells that I had from another project. This is watercolor paper underneath here. And so I just used gold. And then what I did is I painted it black, just acrylic cheap craft paper, nothing big. And then I dried it. So I wanted to prep it that much for you guys before I showed you the next. Okay, so it started out as a gold. You could use a black one so you don't have to paint it, but I'd still probably even paint it because when you kind of buff it, it just gives it a look. Okay, so just trust me. If you have a silver frame, paint it black. Just use cheapo craft paint. Okay. Sorry, I need a drink. Got some allergies going or something. I don't know. All right. So I'm going to bring you guys down. So this is the first project that we're going to do. And this is the crackle technique. So like I said, I did it another way. So I just wanted to show you. The other one I did with Mod Podge. And I did it the same way, except I used Mod Podge and I used chalk paste. So I actually liked it was the black chalk paste, Mod Podge, and white chalk paste. It turned out great. I loved it. But I wanted to try another way. So I just got some, this is craft glue. It's brand new craft glue from Dollar Tree. And what they said, so again, I'm just going on like it was Pinterest, I think, that I looked at. Okay, I don't have any white, just white paint, so I'm gonna use this antique white, which I'm fine with. I think it's a pretty color, and it kind of lends to the whole, vintage antique look. Okay, so I'm getting my paint ready because it's kind of important. This is all dry. And then I have another paintbrush ready to go. I have this is kind of like a stippling brush. If you don't know how to make one, I had ruined my my Chalkator paintbrush, and so I trimmed it to where it was still good, and it makes it kind of a stippling brush. I love it because it gets into the, don't throw things away. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, so what you're going to do, they say just use the glue like this. You're going to take it a little bit at a time. I don't know if that's too much, but they said spread it. So I just spread it. And I'm trying to get around the whole edges. And the trick, I guess, is that the glue needs to be real thin. Now, because the Mod Podge was kind of thick, I don't think that the crackling was as intense as a lot of the other people. So that's why I got, you can use Elmer's glue. This is just school glue. Okay, so before it starts drying, set that aside. And what you do is you do this in sections. So just go over. I'm sorry, you guys. Oh my goodness. Just go over. And I do have a thing down to protect my surface with your paint. Go all the way down. I do like to have the black underneath because, again, it gives it a little more of a vintage look. Okay. And you kind of go thick with the paint, they said. There's been several tutorials. I don't know who to believe. So then you're going to get your heat tool out. Because this helps dry and crack it. Okay. Ooh, do you see it? I don't know if you guys can see it. It's already starting to do it. That's good. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna keep going here. Get some more glue going. Now I did notice that on my project that I did, was it yesterday? I don't, again, days are going into one another. I did notice that as I let it sit longer, it cracked more. So even though I finished the project, it still continued to crack or crackle, whatever you want to call it. But it did, and I liked it, and I liked the look. I don't want to mess this up. I feel like I've got too much. I feel like if it's thinner, you get a better crackle on it. Okay, let me rinse this off real quick. And if you guys didn't know, I mean, Mod Podge is kind of like Elmer's glue, just or school glue. School glue is just really thin. It's just like a real thin version. Mod Podge seems just thicker. So what I did is with the Mod Podge, I actually thinned it out with some water when I did it yesterday or the day before or whenever I did it. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna set that aside. Let me grab my thing again. Heat tool, that's what it's called, heat tool. Yeah, I think that the thinner glue works faster. Let me make sure something. Got it like in a little puddle of paint. I want that to dry. Hold on for just a second. Let me grab another sheet. Hold on. I'm just using parchment paper underneath just to protect my surface. Like I said, I did notice that my other one, as I let it sit, cracked better too. Give me 1 second. Painting is messy. Just don't want to get it all over everything, so I'm just wiping up my hands. It's already looking so good. It's wet on the side, so I just don't want to pick it up. Okay, let me hit this with the heat tool again. Okay. Survey says thinner glue works better. I'm going to pull this up so you guys can see. But do you see how it's cracked really good? I love that. That is amazing. Amazing. Okay. So I'm going to let it dry because it's still kind of like I can see that it's a little bit wet. So we'll kind of come back to this part, because we have another part to this project, and that is we need to do this guy, this transfer. Let me shut this guy. So this was just Dollar Tree glue, cheapo paint. Okay, so this is just the background paper. Sorry, background paper. It is, yeah, that's what it is. Watercolor paper. You guys, oh my gosh, words are hard today. All right, and then we're going to use the O Night Divine transfer. And I've already used this 2 or 3 times now. So I don't need to fuzz it. But if you did need to fuzz it, just fuzz it on a fuzz cloth or a clean towel. I did also find that by turning it over sticky side up, that it was easier for me to center it and stick it down. Okay, flip that over. I'm going to use a small squeegee. Maybe a small squeegee. I don't know. Here it is. I have like 20 squeegees here, and they're all mini squeegees. Okay, then I'm going to use gold. You could use any paste color you want. I've just been using gold to keep it very uniform. You want your chalk paste to be about the consistency of yogurt. So if it is too thick, just add some water to it and then stir it up. But that's a good consistency. So what I'm going to do is kind of like, I explained this yesterday on the live, but what I do is I kind of load it up like if I was using my my 4-inch one, and then I just load and then drag it down. Drag it down. You could use a 4-inch squeegee too, but this is such a small project that I don't feel like I need to use the 4-inch squeegee. So again, this is for my craft group at church. My craft ladies, we do a thing in November. It's called Super Saturday, and it's so fun. We have a lot of crafts, and it's not just crafts though. We have projects that we do, and we have a cooking demonstration. It's really kind of cool. All right, any excess goes right back in the container. Look at all that. All right. So then I'm going to put my lid on. And then I'm just going to pull this right up. Ooh, and I got some on my background, so I'm just going to wipe that off. But look how pretty that is. That looks great. All right, I'm going to hit this with the heat tool on cool because it's paper. I don't want to burn it. That is good. All right, so I'm going to grab you know that there's always a paper that comes with a frame. So I just grabbed the paper that came with it, and you can flip it over. And I'm just going to trim around it. You can use a pencil or a pin. I'm just going to cut around it. And I'm not going to get rid of that because I want to keep that and use it for maybe the next project. Normally I don't save scraps, but because I know I'm going to do another project real quick, I am going to save that. Okay. So look, there it's 8 by 10. It's just what we want. All righty. So then I'm going to grab the backer and make sure that because this is on its own little stand, so I'm going to make sure that it is all together. I'm going to get my little glass cleaning cloth. Just get my fingerprints off of it. I'm going to use my fuzz cloth because it's nice and smooth. Just kind of hold that. I don't want to cut my fingers, so I'm just kind of holding it so I don't get fingerprints or cut my fingers. As I put fingerprints on it. Oh, well, I try. Actually, that looks pretty good. Okay, so I'm going to grab my frame and hope it is dry. I think the back is what's a little wet. Let me just hit that on the back real quick. And a little bit of paste and paint, not paste, but glue. Oh, yeah, see? Let me grab that. I'm going to hit that again. Just little spots, little tiny spots that are nice and wet still. Do you see all that nice crackle? That looks really good. Okay, so I'm gonna flip this over and be real careful. Let's see, I wanna, which side do I want up? I think I want this side up. So I'm just gonna kind of, again, I'm trying to be real careful. And then I'm gonna flip these guys up, all the little protect, like, I don't even know what they're called, you guys. What is it called? Words. Words are hard. Words are hard, you guys. My gosh. Tell me in the comments, what is the word? Keeps things in place. Words are hard. Okay. Just gonna lay this in there. That's nice. And then I'm gonna stick that in there. Little prongs. I don't know. Do they have a name? The picture holder inners? I don't know. Oh, you guys. Okay. That is cool. That is really cool. So honestly, if I wanted to just leave it like that, we totally could. It would be great, just like that. But we're gonna zhuzh it up a little bit. Okay. So if you were here yesterday or the day before, whenever I did that last project for my girls, you saw me make these cute little ornaments. And we decided just to give them one option of ornaments, not two. So I had this cute ornament still left over, and I didn't want it to go to waste. So if you remember, I did those. I did the bells, which are really cute. But then I thought that this would be super cute. Just glue that down up there and then put some greenery. So I have some other types of greenery, and I have this greenery. I have a lot of greenery actually. And there's other things that I just grabbed out. No, that tassel's not going to work. I'm really into tassels, you guys, but I don't think I want the tassel. I have the same ribbon that I used on this one, and I could just do a real simple bow like this one, or I could do another like bow like this guy. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Okay. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to glue that up at the top. Whew, man, my allergies are so bad. We've had heat and cold and heat and cold, and I'm not sick at all. Just, you know, not loving our weather, I guess. So we'll just let that dry. Another thing I thought, instead of doing a bow, is I could actually do the bells still, but do the bells kind of in almost like holly berries at the top, which I think that's the route I'm going to go. No bow because we have a bow right there, but I'm going to do some greenery. And I just had stuff in my stash. Just grab some greenery out, lay it down, see what works, glue it down. Ta-da, you're done. But I think I want to do a little bit bigger greenery just because I'm not going to put a bow up there, and I am going to be putting the bells instead. Okay, so I have these greens like that. And then I could add, you know, pieces of this as well, just to kind of give it a frosty look. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe I just like it simple like that. I don't know. Let me see. Because this kind of pops up a lot, and it does tend to get in the way. So let's just glue those down and see. Let me move this guy out of the way. All right. And again, if you guys want to get this project, just comment music in the comments and you'll get the info. Add a little bit on top of there. I almost want them touching. There you go. Kind of like that, right? This greenery from far away looks good, but to me it looks not as real. And that's okay. I'm okay with that. I really like these rusty balls. These little rusty jingle bells. They're so cute. Okay. So then kind of like that. We'll start with this guy in the middle. Just add some glue. Put him down the middle. And here's another thing too, is if I really want the frosted kind, I can always like tuck it. What do you think, guys? I think these are so cute. Okay, and I add this last guy, and hopefully that'll push the other one down a little bit. And I just get these online. I can put the link in with the supply list. Yeah, I think this is better. I think no bow is better. Okay, so cute. What do you guys think? If you missed how I made this little guy, go back and watch that live. It's a good one. What do you think? Really cute, huh? And again, the other one's super cute. Really cute, right? Still just as cute, but that's just a little step up, a little extra zhuzh. Okay. So both super, super cute. Okay. Love the crackle technique. My vote is to do it with the school glue and paint. I think even the chalk paste would have been better with the school glue. But this still crackled really nice. This still was like nice, but it did take, it took a little longer. And I think that's because the Mod Podge is so thick. Okay. All right. So let me put this aside. It's still kind of wet. So cute, you guys. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm excited. All right. The next thing, we are going to be using some Mod Podge with this project. I need to turn my air on. I am frying in here, guys. Okay. So I have a couple of different projects, or sorry, a couple of different jars. So these two are just baby food jars. You guys know I have a little grandbaby. And this is just a plastic jar that I got at Dollar Tree. So we're gonna start with the Dollar Tree guy, but it shouldn't be any more to do all of the jars. Now, I don't know why they put a sticker on this. Kind of stupid, if you ask me. I guess it doesn't matter. Okay. Ugh. Let me throw this away. So this is, we're going to make some snow. Okay. And do I want a bowl? I think I want a bowl. I'm just going to grab one of my glass bowls. And I'll tell you all the project, or all the stuff that I bought. This is some Epsom salt. I thought I had a thing of Epsom salt. Did not. I had none left. So when I was at Dollar Tree, they didn't. This is the only Epsom salt they had. So I grabbed some of that. That's fine. And then I had some chunky glitter, some chunky white glitter. Okay. So what we're gonna do is hopefully this is not green. I'm hoping. Oh, it is green. Oh, sad face, you guys. Sad. Oh gosh, it smells so good. Okay. Well, I guess that's okay because it could be festive. So I'm still going to make, at least it's not yellow snow, right? But I liked the idea that it was menthol, but that's literally the only kind of Epsom salt they had. And we didn't have time to run to the store and get some Epsom salt. Oh, unless Kurt brought me some. Oh, you know what? You guys, he totally got me some. He had to go to the store. He bought me some. I totally forgot. Now I'm sad that I put all that glitter in there. That's okay. I'm going to set that aside because that's still cool. Grab another bowl. I still might use that green stuff. Okay, so backtrack. Let's see. We're gonna open up the Epsom salt. That's white, and but that menthol one smells super good. Okay, so you're just gonna pour in Epsom salt. And I'm going to use probably the rest of my glitter. Okay. This is just chunky glitter. I think I got it at Joann. All right. And then just stir it up. I can probably use more of the Epsom salt. I got too much glitter in there. But the good thing about this is once I use it, I can just save it because it's not going to get wet. So I can actually use this again. And then the glitter I like the chunky glitter in here. You can use fine glitter, but you'd use a lot. But I don't know if you can see it, the sparkles. Man, I can still smell the green menthol. You guys, I'm such an idiot. I asked him as he was walking out the door, I go, can you get me some Epsom salt? And he goes, I honestly didn't think he heard me, so I was not hopeful. Do you ever do that? I love him. He's so awesome. And he does everything for me, you guys. He's such an amazing person. But I'm telling you, he's just a man and he's a good guy, but he forgets. Okay, so I'm going to just grab a spoon. Okay, and like I said, I'm going to use some Mod Podge. I might make these little guys green. I don't know. I don't know now. The options are endless. Isn't that funny that I said, I hope it's not green, and I open it, it's green. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to take your Mod Podge and you can go up quite a ways with this one. And it's up to you. I try not to get it on the bottom just because it tends to like be granular and I don't want it to tip, I guess is my point. This is a very similar technique to what we did with Rusty, the little pumpkin. You put your Mod Podge on. Okay. Nice coating of Mod Podge. I guess you honestly could use any glue, but we're just using Mod Podge because it is thicker. And I'm just going to stick this guy over this. So you're not going to want to use the Epsom salt after, in the bath, because unless you want to be sparkly, then I guess you totally could, right? Whatever floats your boat. I just want to make sure I cover all of. I'm just going to sit that in there. I don't want it on the bottom, but I don't want the glue to show either. Oh, it's not paying attention. That plate was supposed to catch all that. Okay. So I'm going to grab my heat tool again and just kind of warm this up a little bit. And there's a spot. If you miss a spot or whatever, you can always come back with a little bit of Mod Podge again, like this. So you want it like a little thicker or whatever. I totally missed a spot. Or at least the snow was not attaching to it. Okay, so I'm going to take my heat tool. This one is a plastic surface, so I don't want to melt the plastic. So I'm being really gentle with it, okay? Now it's just, some of it's going to flake, so you just have to wait and let it dry. But isn't that cute? Now, again, if you want it thicker, you can always come back after the first coat and do a second coat. Totally up to you. If you want it real chunky. We'll just make this guy chunky. Make him look like a big old fat snowman. Okay, again, if you guys want to get the information on all the supplies that I use, just put music in the comments and I will send that to you. I hope you guys are doing good today. Are you making some projects for Christmas? This is for my craft group with my church ladies. And I'm excited because these are just fun techniques, not super expensive. And they love cost-effective projects because then they could do more than one. I mean, don't we all? Don't we like cost-effective projects that we can do multiple of? And then, honestly, these would make really cute gifts, maybe for neighbor gifts. Again, real inexpensive. Doesn't take a lot of time. Honestly, it takes longer for the glue to dry than anything else. Okay, so just one little hit right here. All right. Okay, and then we're just gonna put the snow on top of it again. This just, the second layer just makes it a little chunkier. That's all. I'm making a mess. That's okay. Just like anything else. All that glitter. I was just mopping the other day, and man, I picked up so much glitter from recent projects. Okay. Guys, it's fat. It's so cute. Let me just hit it with the heat tool again really fast. You can do this with any, I'm telling you, any little jar. It's almost dry after hitting it with that heat tool. I'm not going to even use the lid. I'm just going to set him here to dry. Okay. remove. I'm just going to kind of brush off all this Epsom salt. So if you guys have babies or grandbabies or know people with babies and they eat baby food, this is a fun little project you could do with even kids or grandkids or whatever, and use those baby jars. So the baby food jars, I know there's lots of things you can do with baby food jars, but I just get so frustrated because you need that like glue remover. This is one of them that just kind of frustrates me because it doesn't matter. I tried taking off the sticky and it's super sticky. So there's no getting that off. So let's try one in green. How's that? I just because I have it and it smells so good. You guys, it's menthol. Okay, we're going to do the same process. Let's get the Mod Podge out here. And I want to cover up that sticky part of the jar where the label was. Oh, this is kind of opening my nose. That's good. The menthol is. Nice thick coat of the Mod Podge. All right. That looks pretty good. So then I'm going to take our green Epsom salt concoction with our glitter snow and just do the same thing. Kind of cool. It looks like green and white speckles. So again, it doesn't, I mean, I guess you could even do this for St. Patrick's Day, right? Little tea light holders for every occasion. It definitely is clearing my sinuses though. Just making sure I cover up everything. So if you buy the Epsom salt that is at the Dollar Tree, just know that it's going to be colored. All right. Let me get my heat tool real quick. And if it's not, like I said, on the white one, if it's not dark enough for you, that dried really fast on the glass. If it's not thick enough or dark enough, do a second coat. I'm going to leave it because I think that's really pretty. So let me take this one away, get the white one back. And then I'm going to do this other little jar, just do it in white, do one coat. But again, this would be a fun little project to do with your kids, grandkids, neighbor kids, nieces and nephews. This would be a cute project for the kids to make, even for their teachers or whatever. What a cute project. I just dripped some glue in my sparkles. I need to pull that out because what I don't use, I'm going to put in a Ziploc and save. So let me just pull that little drip out. I guess I can see if, nope, it's not going to stay. So let me just throw that away real quick. All right, get that out of the way. And let's put some sparkles on. And if you guys have questions, just put them in the comments. I'm here to answer some questions. I know it doesn't always show up, but definitely can answer some questions for you. And if I don't see them while it's live, then I promise I'll go back and answer anything. All right. I think I got that covered pretty good. Let me hit this with the careful when you're using a heat tool that you don't burn your finger. All right, because that does get hot. Okay, let's put this aside. Let me rinse this guy off real quick so it doesn't get stuck. Give me 1 second. Okay. And you got it. All right. So let me wipe off my table. I'm gonna have to vacuum. Oh my gosh, there's glitter everywhere. Glitter and Epsom salts everywhere, you guys. Okay, so we're gonna do a couple things. So I just grabbed some like these little bells and this little wire stuff at Dollar Tree. It's called Berry Garland. They had 3 shades of it, and so or different coloring. So I bought a couple of those, and these are cute little tiny bells. So I thought those would be super cute to use too. I have my twine. So the first thing I want to do is actually, now this also, remember I saved this. I didn't know if it would wrap all the way around. It does. Okay. So I thought this would be really cute to wrap around. The little jar. Just because. Look how cute that is. All right, so let me grab some glue. I don't know that I love that music though. So I had this left over from my music from the other day. So I think what I want to do is just kind of tear it. Give it more of a rustic look. I used to do this a lot with my scrapbooking. It just gives you that rough edge. So this is just leftover paper from the ornaments that I did the other day. And remember, don't take off too much because you don't want to, you can't put it back. It's like hair, it won't grow back. So you have to just cut, trim, and then keep trimming. Okay, so I'm just going to grab my black ink because we realized that my brown ink was not working very well. But I'm going to start with black and just kind of like hit the edges real quick. Then I'm going to come back with my brown ink pad. It just makes it look a little vintage. Okay. All right, put my lid on because those dry up so fast. All right, so again, this will fit. So I'm going to just put a little bit of hot glue on the end. I'm going to determine where I want it to start. Right there. And then just wrap it around. And then I'm going to get it with that glue again. There we go. I'm just trying to get it as tight as I can. Okay, I'm going to put my hot glue gun back on the little stand. Oh my gosh, so much. Okay, isn't that cute, you guys? That's really cute. All right, so then what we're going to do is we're going to take some twine, and I am going to grab my glue gun again. And on the back, I'm just going to put a little dollop of glue. This just kind of holds the twine in place as I wrap it. So I want to wrap it a couple times. And pull it tight. I'm just going to kind of give it myself some length. Where's my seam? Okay. I'm going to tie a knot on the front. I'll show you in just a sec. Do I want to tie a knot yet, though? I don't know. So I do want to use a little piece of greenery. I'm trying to find like the smallest of the greenery because I do want to I don't want it to be so long, so I'm just going to trim it. Okay. And I kind of want it to flatten out a little bit. That's the only trouble with this greenery that I found. It's so pretty, but man, is it kind of a pain in the tush. Okay, so I'm going to just put a little bit of glue right here. That. And then I'm going to tie a knot right there. Or finish the knot, I guess. It sounds like I'm losing so much of the glue and Epsom salt, but I promise you I'm not. I still have so much left. And then you can do a number of things. I think I'm just going to tie a simple little bow, see what that looks like, because I wanted to glue, I just wanted to glue some of the little red bells on here as well. Okay. Let's see if I did. Oh, I think that'd be so cute. They do look like little red berries. Oh, you guys. So cute. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. Okay, grab the glue. One right there. Don't they look like little red berries? One right there. And then one right at the top. What do you guys think? Isn't that cute? Really cute. And then I'll just put a little tea light in this and I'll show you guys. If you have a couple of, like, again, I have different greenery and that's fine. So if you have different greenery, you can use that. I just happen to have this. I think with the bigger one, I'll use a couple of different pieces. And then honestly, with the green one, I don't want to do anything, but I think I'm just going to do a bow. Let's see. Again, just to kind of hold the twine on the back side. And you can go up on the threads if you'd like. I need to put a little bit more glue. What a cute, like, way to recycle. But this stuff is so messy. It's definitely messy. And I'm okay with that. Okay, I'm just going to tie a bow. Or not, actually. And maybe just use this part that I don't know. No, I don't like that. Do I need a whole one? A whole one and no. Let's do a whole one and no red balls. Okay. Just kind of hold it there for a sec. I'm going to finish. Oops. Come on. Come on. Talking to my crafts again, you guys. Once I have the knot, though, it'll kind of hold still. If not, put some glue. It'll hold still. But again, what a great way to just add a little something to these cute jars. I hate to waste a jar. Okay. Cute, huh? Two different looks. Still cute. This one smells good. It smells like menthol. All right, we're going to set those aside. And I like that they're two different sizes, so it gives it, you know, dimension. All right, let's get rid of all the glitter and menthol. That's funny. All right, let's do this last one. Same thing as the others. I don't think I'm going to do the music on this one. I think I just want it to be like a frosty one. Still going to wrap the around the top. Grab the glue. Just determine where you want the back. Okay. Give yourself enough to make a bow on the front. That looks like a bug. It's not, I promise, but it just looked like it. Because, you know, me and bugs, I would not be sitting here so calmly. That would not be me. Okay. Okay, so like I said, I did get this fun stuff. I don't know what to do with it, but let's see if we can figure something out. I thought maybe we could wrap it like we did the twine, but just kind of at the interesting. Grab this. Oh, you know, I need to dry this really fast because that is, I'm like, why is that wet? When Epsom salt get wet, it dissolves. So I just want to make sure that that bottom is dry. Okay, that's better. All right. So I just want to make sure that this is dry. Okay. So let's try this again. So what I wanted to do was to wrap this kind of like what I did with the twine. Of course, I probably should have started with this. And just wrap it around the base a little bit. Let's see. I think this comes off. Hold on. Yeah, I was right. I was right. I'm right about something. That's good. So then I'm just going to add a little bit of glue on that. Just want to make sure that that's not going to move. Let me hit this with the dryer on cold. Okay, so then I'm going to grab out a piece of the greenery. So it's not, I want it to stay, please. Stay. Keeps me wanting to move. Let me try to tuck this. There's always tucking capabilities. There we go. Put it under there. There. That'll hold it. And it doesn't necessarily have to be super tight. I just liked the idea that it has all these little red berries on it. Okay. So let me grab a couple of these. Okay. And then we're going to finish that knot real quick. Oh, come on. Never had so much trouble with the hot glue before. Okay. And then I'm going to just tie a simple bow. And again, if you guys want to get this project, just comment music in the comments. I'll get that for you, the supply list. Oh, my air. They keep doing that. It's like 90 degrees, right, outside. And they keep turning my air off. I get that we're supposed to be conserving energy, but dude, it's hot. All right. I'm going to put a little glue. And so much for fall, because for real, I think fall just bypasses us. It's fall for a hot second, and then it's like, oh, just kidding, just kidding. Okay, what do you guys think? Is that not cute? Okay, so then I will, I'm going to put these, let me go out of here so I can show you. I'm like dripping sweat, you guys. I'm so hot. I will put some little lights in these, and I will take a picture and I'll show you. Whoa! I'll show you. I'm just throwing my projects around. But how cute? How cute is that? This one and this one. So I just took the leftover music that I had. So cute. And even our menthol one turned out just fine. Right? So cute. And look, I like the fact that there are three different, sorry, my towel's in the way. Gosh, everything. I like that there are three different levels. Can you see that? 3 different levels. So it'd make a cute little, even like just these two. How cute. Right? So cute. And then our project that we made, the other project, I mean, this whole little vignette with the music. Isn't that great? So I'll take a picture. I'll take a picture of everything and share it with you. And if you want to get the supply list for what I used in this project, just comment music and make sure that you subscribe to follow or to get notifications when I go live. Because when I go live, like right now, you'll get notified. And again, I'm sorry I'm sure you guys are all posting something. I do that, but Facebook doesn't love me sometimes and I don't see messages. So anyway, I hope you guys have a great day. This has been Tarina with Create Retreat. That's me, and I'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.